Trying. Batman.
Staring at me.
Batman, and how about Darth? I can't see Darth because my phone.
Yeah, well, Darth is staring at me.
Darth is in the building. Okay. So if anybody's here yet, we're just gonna take a second to get all set up here. We tried doing the Hangouts way, and I think it was working. I do think it was working, but
We don't know for sure.
yeah, see, if we ever have a guest or something like that, we're going to need to get that Hangouts working, which we've had a problem with before. Hey, we already got a like. How's it going? Who do we got out there? We got Batman, Darth, and Hammerhead out for the show tonight. Yes, so we're just going to go onto Instagram now. You guys know the usual way we do it. So who's out there?
Hi.
Oh, hey, how's it going? One of our regular people. How have sales been? We haven't done a vlog in a couple of days. Feel bad about it. Just been really busy. The weekend was crazy, and then, well, we're already up to Wednesday now, and today we went driving for about 5 hours. So great week. Oh, that's good. Our week has been good. It's been busy. We have, like I said, we have been driving for most of it, just buying stuff. Tonight we picked up and cataloged another 80 items, did I say?
Yes.
For our Amazon FBA. So that will be, I think that's about 180 items. No, it's 280 items. So 280 items going to Amazon FBA. It's all cataloged. I'm just going to take some pictures of some of the stuff. So any of the textbooks that have underlining or highlighted parts or like a weird wavy cover or something, I'm just going to go in and take pictures of that stuff just so the customer can't complain and say it had damage or something, or where. We don't buy it if there's damage. So other than that, we sold some eBay stuff, more Etsy stuff. We sold 2 things on Etsy, but Amazon has just been awesome for us the last couple of days. Every day it's been like 150 around that, $150 days. So it's been great. All those filters that you guys have seen in previous videos have pretty much all sold for $50 a piece. We paid $5 and they've sold all for $50. So it's been really good. What else? Panasonic razors. You guys, if you follow our Instagram, you've seen the Panasonic razors. I bought tons of these things for nothing, and we've just been selling them for like $30 nonstop for what, a year, a little over a year now. And oh man, we've made so much money on those things. Well, when we first checked, somebody's waving.
Yes.
Alberto 9948, how's it going? When we first got the Panasonic razors, we tried to put them on Amazon and we were not approved to do so. So we were just selling them on eBay, and that was good. We sold quite a lot, and we sold a big package deal to a guy in New Jersey. Like, what was that? $600 or $700 for the one sale, which was amazing. But just recently, I thought, let's check again. So I went on Amazon, put in the UPC number, and we were actually approved to sell them. So we just sent 37 of them into Amazon just a couple days ago, and we've already sold 3. So that was good at $30 a pop. I think I paid $10 for all of them. I think it was 10 or 20. I think it was 10. $10 for all of them, and we just sold $90 worth in the last like couple days. And yeah, those have been great. If you can buy in bulk, definitely sell in bulk. That's kind of what I want to lean towards coming up here on Amazon. If we can go somewhere and find like a basket with 50 items in it that sell on Amazon, even if you make like $10, $12, that's fine if you're selling 50 of them, you know? So that's kind of what we're looking for. Today we went to a place where I thought we were going to find that, and it was closed.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're still on winter hours. So we hit up a couple other thrift shops, but I don't know. We got a couple good things, but Facebook Marketplace. No, we have not done anything with Facebook Marketplace lately. We've been on the road, so nothing there. eBay, bought a few things for eBay and Etsy today. Got this cool little Calgary. It's a milk glass vintage, so it's kind of cool. And we also got, everyone knows that Disney World stuff sells, so we got Dad, Disney World Dad. So we're going to put that on eBay and Etsy. And we got a couple shirts that we don't really sell clothes, and taking pictures of clothes kind of drives me nuts. But I don't know. We've never really sold it, but we've decided we're going to start selling some clothes. So we've picked up some clothes. Some good deals today on clothes, but we didn't really pick a lot of clothes up. A lot of Tommy Hilfiger, but yeah, Crystal got some personal clothes, but Tommy Hilfiger stuff, there was a lot of it today. And I don't know, didn't really get it. I don't really know how well Tommy Hilfiger does. I think it does good, but I don't know if it's worth, because here it was about $4 a shirt. And I see people selling shirts for like $9.99. So not much profit there by the time eBay takes their part and Canada Post take their part and PayPal take their part. So I don't know. We didn't grab a lot, but we do have some. What else? What else is going on? What else have we done? We are working on a vlog. I do have the sheet here.
Yes.
This is all of our sales, and
we have some footage.
Some footage, but not a lot. So we are working on it. But you know, if we just turn the camera on while we were driving, I don't know. Is that something you guys would want to see? Just while we're driving and just talking strategy and talking. It's like a football game. Like we're coming up with a plan. It's fun, and some of it can go kind of funny. Yeah, a couple funny things.
Road rage, maybe.
How many listings do you have? How many listings do we have? Our inventory on Amazon has 760 active items. Our eBay, let's take a look. Got it all right here in front of me. We have 406 active listings, which is not a lot. We were at 1,200, but we are now down to only 406 because a lot of stuff we've just mailed into Amazon, or we've put in a local auction and just sold it locally. So not a lot going on eBay. And Etsy, we only have about 80 to 100 items on Etsy. And Facebook Marketplace, we probably have about a good 50 items on there. So I hope that answers. Hello there, TSN Gamer. How's it going? We're doing our thrift talk on Wednesday night.
You should show them that hat.
Yes, TSN Gamer, we got a hat you might like. Again, I picked this up. We're in a little town, Coburg. Oh, it's probably on the couch.
It's right there.
Okay. We were in a little town called Coburg in Ontario, Canada, and there was a cool thrift shop, and we picked this up. TSN Vintage. So it's kind of cool. It's something we're going to put on eBay. Something different. It's a golf hat. Golf hat? Yeah, it's a golf hat.
It's a golf hat.
What else do we buy for eBay? Got a couple shirts and stuff, but our main focus has been and is going to continue to be Amazon. It's going to be FBA for Amazon. We are going to do more eBay, more Etsy, but definitely Amazon is our main focus. So I guess we should talk about our friend. If everyone remembers Farm Girl Scavenger, you can find her on YouTube and you can find her on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there, Catch My Thrift 2.0, back for another round. But yes, Farm Girl Scavenger, she was in an accident. She was repairing a lawnmower in her garage, from what I understand, and it actually caught on fire, and it burnt her up pretty good.
3rd-degree burns, yeah, so it's pretty serious.
Yeah, that's pretty serious. And I'm sure she would appreciate the Instagram followers and the YouTube followers right now. If you want to jump over there and subscribe.
Her friend set up a GoFundMe page.
Yes. So if you go, we're going to put the link actually right now into our YouTube conversation. There it is. So that, if you go over to YouTube, you'll see in the chat the GoFundMe page. And that GoFundMe page has been set up to help her through this difficult time. Mm-hmm. If you go to her Instagram page, I don't know if it's public or if you have to be accepted, I guess. But we're friends with her on Instagram, so we were able to go on. She does have a couple pictures on there. Some pretty graphic, showing a lot of the burns. So if you want to go friend her, definitely go take a look and send her your best wishes. We sent her a few messages. Haven't heard anything back. She is in the hospital and she is watching TV and stuff like that from her Instagram posts. So I believe she will be okay. Just going to be in a lot of pain for a long time by the looks of it. So our shout out to her. She's normally in all of our live shows. She normally is here. So, and Wade Ventures.
Wade Ventures.
Yes, Wade Ventures. He was talking about it earlier. He actually went live, and I just happened to click it, and there it was. All the he was talking about it. So just want to give her a shout out, and yeah, that is that. So go give her some love. Other than that, yeah, working on a vlog. What has everyone else heard about that? Poor thing. How random and tragic. Yes. I don't know exactly what happened. She does give an explanation in her one Instagram post. I believe she said something to do with she was just working on a lawn tractor.
There's something to do with fuel.
Yes, something to do with fuel. Mm-hmm. So maybe the lawnmower was hot. There was some kind of heat.
The fuel.
And it ignited. Even fuel flames will cause a fire. Mm-hmm. But her son, I guess, saved her life.
Yeah.
It was her son who saved her life. If he was not there, who knows where she would be today. So shout out to her son. Mm-hmm. So yes, do go donate. Again, if you go to our YouTube channel, links in the bio on Instagram. For everyone who's on YouTube, well, you see it right now. It's in our chat. So definitely go and check that out. There is also pictures on there of her burns. So yeah, that is that. So what else is going on? What has everyone else been doing? I mean, it's hard to come on and talk about what we've been doing because when you just sit in front of a computer and enter things in onto Amazon, it's not a lot of fun. It's not a lot to report. Listing, and buying. We did come up with a plan of sending 250 to 300 items a month FBA. And hopefully we will see some pretty big results out of that. So not really sure how that's going to go, but since we have been sending in larger amounts of FBA, our numbers have gone up about 4 times. So definitely going to up our game on that. As far as eBay goes, yeah, I haven't had a lot going on eBay. Where'd my eBay go? There it is. Yeah, I don't know. eBay is eBay. I still love eBay. Just haven't posted a lot on there. So how about you guys? What do you guys use most? Amazon or eBay or Etsy or Poshmark if you're in the States, because we can't use Poshmark.
So tried to go source in Woodstock and Stratford for a change, but didn't find much.
Oh, okay, well, that's good to know. We were joking around today saying we might go to London and hit the bins. I don't know. If I did that, I'd want a GoPro on my head or something. Because from what I understand, the States, the bins are crazy. They're good, but they're a bit crazy. So still haven't made my first sale on eBay yet. That's too bad. You can run a sale on your stuff and see if that helps any. Take 10% off. That might speed things up. Check your pictures, check your listing, make sure it's mobile friendly, all that fun stuff. And yeah, like I said, we have 406 items on there, and we've had 2 sales in the yesterday. There's still lots on there, and there's no sales, so it's not just you. It's just the way it goes.
So used flannel shirt is asking, do you recommend listing a few items daily or listing a large amount all at once? I have a huge haul to still list. If you're going with algorithms.
Yeah, algorithms. I personally like the daily. If you go through posting daily, I find it bumps you up and then it goes down a bit. And then when you post the next day, it goes up. And then it goes down a bit during the night. And then you post it goes up. Or if you just do it in one big chunk, it just goes up.
Yeah.
And then it just slowly downfalls. Unless you're posting unique stuff, like this TSN hat we were showing. If you post that, there's probably only going to be that one or maybe another one on there. So if somebody's looking for a TSN hat and they actually put in TSN hat, that's going to pop up for sure. Yeah. But if it's just like regular run-of-the-mills, like say Tommy Hilfiger jeans, like, okay, there's probably 50,000 Tommy Hilfiger jeans, if not more on there. So you're going to get lost in the shuffle. So I recommend posting every day, unless your pile's so big and you just gotta do it in one chunk. But I say every day. If you post like 25, 30 items a day, I think that would be okay.
Hearts.
The hearts, Crystal's hearts. Poshmark. Poshmark is not available in Canada. We don't know much about it. Yeah, it's for selling clothes. That's what we know.
Yeah.
But we don't have it here, so we can't use it. But if you're in the States and you do have access to it, definitely post on it. Perfect. Thanks. eBay and Facebook are easy local sales. Yes. Facebook definitely for local sales. eBay is good for local sales. In some areas here, I think I've only ever mailed about 5 things since 1998 locally. I was happy with 3 today. 3 postings. Are you doing sell similar? I'm going to give you a tip. Remember that. Catch my thrift. We have another question. Stuff I made for sale. Marketplace has been doing a gangbusters though. That's great. Gangbusters is good. The more you sell, the better. And Facebook, no paper trail.
Yeah,
no one knows.
No fees.
No fees. No paper trail. Yeah. It's all cash. It's a little sketchy sometimes. But what was it? Mike in Global Voodoo today. He had to go meet a guy at a bar. He's like, yeah, I'm sitting at the bar on a stool, so just come on in and sell me the thing. So that's a little sketchy. Okay, catch my thrift 2.0 and everybody else. When you go into eBay, what? Yes, I can't get side my ADD.
That's okay. I got it.
Okay. When you are posting on eBay, what you want to do is you're looking at your screen and you see your last thing for sale. Okay. Do not just go sell and add a new item and start fresh every time. Don't do that. Okay. What you want to do is go to the listing you've already done. Everything's already done. Your shipping and everything and your descriptions, your whatever, your blah, blah, blah. It's all going to be about the same. You're going to change the title. You're going to change the shipping rate. You're going to change the pictures and you're going to change the description. That's it. You don't have to worry about dropping down other boxes and, oh, what did I do last time? This and that. Everything's done. So go to your listing on eBay and click sell similar. I'm going to do it right now while I'm talking to you so I know exactly. So click sell similar. Okay. It's going to bring up the screen with your last listing on it, but this is a new listing. So take your title, delete it, put in a new title, change your category, change your store categories, whatever you made for your own personal store. Condition, UPC, all that's going to change, but there's a lot of things that are going to stay the same. So we have our shipping information inside of our description. Okay. That's not going to change. Our title, we just copy and paste our description. So it's a matter of highlighting your title, right click, copy, go into your description, highlight the old one, click paste, boom. There's your description and your, other than measurements, we don't put measurements obviously in our title. But the fixed price, 30 days price, you're just going to change. But the fixed price, 30 days or auction 7 days, that's all going to stay the same. You don't have to worry about doing anything. Email, all that's going to stay the same. Your PayPal, all that's going to stay the same. require immediate payments when they do a buy it now. That's all going to be the same. Offer local pickup. That's all going to be the same. All your shipping exceptions. That's all going to be the same. So that is a quick tip to get you going really, really, really fast. Oh, I can't do that because I already have one. I tried listing my listing.
That's how you showed me. That's how you taught me.
Yeah, it is the fastest way. Again, when I used to work at the market, we were posting between 30 and 50 items a day. And I would do it in chunks. I'm a teacher, so by the time I get home, listing isn't great for pictures or just tired.
Lighting isn't great.
Oh, lighting. Yes. Lighting.
Yeah, that's
Not so
funny.
much about the work. Thanks for the tip. So, okay. Lighting. We went to, you're not going to have this in the States, Canadian Tire, but you probably get them at Walmart, any store.
They would actually still probably, well, I don't know if that's a Canadian thing too, those rebates. Maybe
right. No, I'm not going to say about the rebates. We get a good deal. But we bought light bulbs today that are natural sunlight light bulbs. And yeah, so at night, when we're posting, our regular light bulbs turn our pictures all yellow. So you need a natural sunlight bulb. I used to have a really awesome sunlight whole big structure thing, but it ended up getting lost in the shuffle. And so now we go with these regular bulbs that are just natural sunlight, and they actually make the pictures look really good. If you have a desk lamp, like one of those, what do they call them, gooseneck or something, just put one of the bulbs in there, aim it at your item, and take the pictures like that, and they'll actually look really, really good.
So Used Flannel Shirt said that they use Let Go for cash sales.
Let Go, yep, yep. Let Go. Do we have we do have Let Go.
We do have Let Go.
It's not really that good for us in our area, but in the States, I guess it's really good. Yeah. And you guys also have Macari. We don't have Macari in Canada. Again, like Poshmark, we don't have it, but I guess Macari is really good as well. So you're a teacher and you can't post.
Yeah, both Catch My Thrift and Used Flannel Shirts are teachers.
Right. Okay.
So that's really cool.
And
then like the idea of your.
Yes, those bulbs are great. The natural sunlight is good. Let Go's not great for me either. Yeah, I think Let Go is kind of like a newer Kijiji or newer Craigslist, and it doesn't really get any promotion. No one really knows about it.
I think maybe it's more promoted in the States than it is here.
It could be, yeah.
But I mean, you never hear anybody talk about Let Go at all here.
No.
And I don't know, some of the listings that you see, I don't know, it just really, I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to get verified though. So it does seem like a really secure thing to use, but.
Yeah. We do have it. We have posted on it. And
we get like messages about stuff.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't go anywhere after that. It doesn't go any further. We've never actually made an actual sale on it.
Furniture and appliances sell good and Let Go. Oh, that's good. Use every outlet that you can. Yeah. Use them all. We have stuff listed on Amazon, eBay, and Etsy all at the same time. Use all your platforms, and it's probably on Kijiji as well. I guess we could put it on Let Go too. And when it sells, you just take them off. It doesn't cost anything to take them off. And it's like fishing. Like I always say, if you have one line in the water, you have the eBay fishing line out, and you're waiting for eBay. Well, what if the marketplace or the Kijiji or whatever is trying to bite your line, but it's not out there? You got to make sure you have every line in the water and just end it. And we all have cell phones. It's so easy to end items on cell phones, so it's hard to keep track of all the platforms. Seems hard to juggle. Not really. I mean, like this cup here.
That's an eBay.
That's an eBay and Etsy thing. And I can put it on Let Go. I can put it on Marketplace. So let's just say it sells on Marketplace and somebody picks it up. I know that I have it listed on all the other sites other than Amazon, because that's not going to be an Amazon item. So I just know I have to go in and I have to delete it. Viewing from the Philippines. Wow, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Thrifter Lister. Awesome. Welcome.
Cool.
So
thanks for watching.
What you could do if you wanted to, if everyone has Gmail or if you even have Excel, you can just create a little document and just put every site that you have the item listed on if you wanted, if you really wanted to keep track. But for me, we sold a Panasonic Discman on eBay the other day, and as soon as it sold, it was like, take it off Etsy, take it off Kijiji, and take it off. It's sold on eBay. So I knew it was only on those 2 sites, so we ended it. I mean, on your cell phone, it takes seconds, maybe a minute to do that. So it's not that bad. I guess it is just the keeping track. But if your motto is everything we put on is going to be everywhere, then when it sells, you know to go everywhere to take it off. But I'm still trying to figure out how you find time to post if you're a teacher. You only have
that's why they were saying the lighting, because they get home and it's like
right.
The sun's going down.
I was thinking like time. Like you have like what, 3 hours at night? You probably don't want to just sit and list, right?
I guess that'd be good for like their algorithms if they're like constantly like each day, even if it is just 3 or 4 items, at least they're still posting something every day, right?
Yeah. My thought is if you can post, I would say 5 items on Amazon for every 1 item you can put on eBay. So if you scan a book, you click sell, 1, the condition, and send, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you're done.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to comment on the whole let go thing too, because I think that's the convenience of the let go, is that you can basically like list anything within a matter of minutes on let go.
It's a lot faster.
It is faster. I know you can do that with eBay too, but I don't think like there's still more involved with the whole like trying to do that from your actual phone.
Right.
So I mean, with let go, you can basically like leave the store, take a picture of something, and automatically post it.
Yeah. Friday nights and Saturdays, mostly sourcing and rest. Yeah. Yeah, when you got a full-time job, it's hard to do the thrift.
Well, there's some other people there that I've seen even on Instagram that are like they're in nursing and
just trying to make extra money.
They're doing this as like a side hustle or whatever,
yeah.
so to speak.
You know, if you go to your local Value Village or Goodwill, we can pick up about, well, tonight we spent $60 in Value Village, and we have about $500 worth of stuff that is what we will sell it for on Amazon. So that took us about 40 minutes, maybe half an hour to 40 minutes. So in 40 minutes, $60 will turn into $500 to $600, mostly books, and it's all going to Amazon other than those 2 mugs that I showed you. Amazon is faster, but it all depends on what you want to sell too. I like eBay because I can sell anything on eBay, where Amazon is mostly anything with a barcode. It's a lot harder to find stuff. Well, it's not harder to find stuff. It's actually easier to find stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Amazon,
you just scan the barcode and it tells you exactly how much it is, how fast it's going to sell, the ranking, and how much money you're going to make. And it's up to you. Okay, well, that sounds good. We'll buy it. Bang, throw it in the cart. You're done. Where eBay, it's like you got to like look it up and research and how much it's sold for. So it's a little faster on Amazon. So if you're a little stuck on time, maybe switch some focus over to Amazon. It's also like the big happening site right now too. It seems to be, I don't know, things go in trends, obviously, and everyone's just Amazon crazy right now. So everyone's buying on Amazon. So yes, but the natural light bulbs definitely, they will help you at night, because this is what I run into. I thrift all day. We came home at like 5 o'clock today, made dinner, and then by the time I sit down, the
sun's going down.
Exactly.
Or if it's a rainy day, like you had the problem this morning.
Yeah.
There's no sunlight coming in, so.
Yeah, sat down ready to take pictures of an auction. I have about 150 items sitting over there that I have to do pictures of, mostly jewelry. So you have to use your macro and really focus in on it. And the sunlight just was not coming in. Our main window right here. You said at Canadian Tire, approximate cost, could grab one tomorrow. Well, it is a really, we had a rebate. They have an instant rebate here at Canadian Tire. So if you're in Canada,
Yeah.
there is a rebate at Canadian Tire right now, 2 bulbs for $3, and they'll give you $2 off. So we paid $1 for 2 natural sunlight bulbs, and they're LED, I believe.
They're LED, yeah.
And that's the whole thing. It's like energy consumption, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we actually bought 8 of them.
Yeah, whenever they run these rebate things, it's a good time to go in and get them.
Yeah. So are you in Canada? Catch my Thrift 2.0.
Yeah. Home Hardware would do the same thing.
Home Hardware would do the same? Yeah. So there you go. If you're closer to Home Hardware, check it out. I'm new to following you. Are you both full-time resellers? What both brought you into reselling? Well, I am a full-time reseller. Crystal is a full-time student. And for now. But on her time off, she does help me. And she used to be a full-time with me. Yes. But she wanted to go and do school, so she did. I have those right around the corner. Perfect. Go check out Canadian Tire. I know for sure it's at Canadian Tire. Check it out. I don't know how long it's on for, so you better get over there tomorrow. We just got ours today, so.
And we probably should go back and get more.
Yeah, we want to get some more. What brought me into reselling? I don't know. As a kid, I was like buying fish tanks and flipping fish tanks and futons and water beds. That's how old I am. And I just always made money on it. And I always saw this opportunity. So I always wanted to do eBay, but I didn't get into it for a long time. I worked as a manager at Future Shop, worked as a manager at Bell. I've worked at like Dodge. I've worked at Chevrolet. I've had a bunch of, 9-to-5 jobs. Well, not really, like 7:30 to 5 jobs. And I've worked on fork trucks. I'm like a mechanic. I've also been in a band. I toured around for like 2-3 years. So I've done a lot of stuff, but this job, it kind of has given me a schedule that is great because if my kids are sick or if Crystal needs to go somewhere, or even if my mom, she lives in the country, if she needs something, I'm available. It's really flexible and there's no cap. I always hated going to work and having a cap on what you get paid. You bust your butt and you only get paid this much money, and you could work less today and make the same amount of money as tomorrow when you work really, really, really hard. And especially some of those jobs working outside in 40-degree heat, like if I don't know, there was just no cap for money. The sky's the limit with this, and that really caught my eye. So that's what got me into it. And then when I sold my first item, it was like $250 for a Nirvana ticket. You guys have heard the story many times. Wow. And after that, I was like, yeah, I got to keep going with this. And I just ran around and eBayed everything I could.
How do you photograph your jewelry, and what platform do you sell jewelry on?
Okay. So so for anybody out there just starting out, your camera has a feature called macro on it. Okay. Crystal knew that.
He taught me.
Make sure your macro feature is on. I see this all the time where people are trying to take pictures of something like a coin or jewelry, and they're trying to get really up close, or even looking for a hallmark, like a sterling silver lion hallmark. Just make sure your macro feature is on. And as long as your macro feature is on, you will be able to get a really good close-up picture of jewelry or whatever tiny little things you need to get at. So look that up on your cameras, even on your cell phone. I have like 2 or 3 cameras, and my favorite camera is my cell phone. It really is. Yeah. I am a photographer, and I actually have photos for sale on 3 different websites. And we sell pictures, quite a few pictures, I would say. Pretty good for what we do. Yeah. Just when we're out. And I don't take a big SLR. I don't take anything like that. I use my cell phone, 16 megapixels, and I'm selling pictures all over the world. My photos, when I first started working at the market for eBay, kind of caught on, and now I'm doing auctions for 2 or 3 different people. I got roped into that. So the macro feature and lighting, and you know what? I know people have photo booths and they have all this fancy blah, blah. I take a white piece of paper on the back, and I put a white piece of paper on the the base, so on the table or whatever, and I take a picture like that, and I would love to show you guys right now. What I'll do is follow us on Instagram, and I'm going to post a picture of a piece of jewelry that I've taken a picture of for an auction with my cell phone. Yes, do not use 16 megapixels when you're taking pictures for eBay and Amazon and online stuff. Keep your megapixels low. It doesn't need to be 16 megapixels, okay? Your pictures need to be anywhere from 6 to 8, maybe. The pictures are not that big. They just don't need to be that big. 16 megapixels is for someone who wants to print a really big picture. You don't need that. So if you're doing between 6 and 8 megapixels, that is totally fine. Even lean towards a 6. You'll be fine with 6. What kind of cell phone do I have? I have a Samsung S6 Edge Plus. That really means nothing. It's pretty much a Samsung S6. The Edge Plus just means it has 2 rounded corners, and it makes it useless, and I can't find a case for it, and it sucks.
But he wants to get a new cell phone. But in order for him to get a newer one, his camera is actually going to be downgraded.
Samsung have taken the camera from 16 megapixels and dropped it down to 12.
I have the 7, and mine is less than his.
That's right. So I don't want to give up my good camera on my cell phone. But I'm going to. So go to our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, or if you are already on our Instagram, just take a look later, and I'm going to put a picture up there of a piece of jewelry just so you guys can see what we're doing. Maybe I don't know. Can you take multiple pictures? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you can.
But you guys will see. Yeah. Crystal will do it. She knows. she'll learn me how. And what platform do you sell jewelry on? If I was selling my own jewelry, I would be selling it on eBay, Etsy. If it was sterling or gold, I would sell it on Marketplace and Kijiji as well. But we don't really sell too much jewelry. I do sell watches, if you consider that jewelry. But the people I'm taking pictures for an online auction is actually on a website called Maxsold, maxsold.com. They should pay me money for advertising. Yes, so Sushi, if you're listening, Sushi's like the owner of the company. Definitely, I need a bonus. But yes, I don't work for Maxsold, but I work for people who sell on Maxsold, and I do their pictures for them. So they do have it in the States, and they have it across Canada. You just sign up, and you can put pretty much anything on there. And it's kind of like a local eBay. So 7 days go by, or 10 days, whatever you set it for. And at the end of that, people just come and they actually pick the item up right from you. There's no shipping, and all the payments go through the customer right to Maxsold. So you don't have to worry about taking the money. You just have to sit back and wait for your check. So there's a little plug for Maxsold. Yeah, so that's where this jewelry will be getting sold. But they also sell many other things. The one person I do the auctions for does a lot of jewelry. The other person I do it for sells everything, just anything and everything, from pocket knives to even like desks and furniture. So yes, so that is that. What else did I miss? Cell phone. Yeah, so cell phone, I don't know. With the Apple phones, I know you used to not be able to change your megapixels. Whatever you took your picture, that's what it was. There was no setting megapixels. Where with the Samsungs, you go in and change your megapixels. And obviously with a digital camera, you can do that. You don't need SLRs and all these big cameras. That's crazy. I know people like to look like really pro and whatever, but actually in one of the auctions I did, the pictures, I think the picture quality actually hurt the auction because I think people thought they were stock photos. That's what we put it down to. People thought they were stock photos from the company, so there wasn't a lot of action on some of the items. So I kind of felt bad for doing a good job. Figure that out.
I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Oh.
So I'm trying to remember.
What else? What did we buy today?
The rats keep distracting me.
Oh, they can't see the rats on Instagram.
No, I know. But the white one was being funny.
What did we buy today? Books. We got a lot of books. I hate buying books at Value Village because books are expensive at Value Village. We pay $5.99 for a book at Value Village. So we try to stay away from buying books at Value Village unless you make a lot of money on them. So I think tonight at Value Village, we bought about 10 books, and all of them go for anywhere between $60 and $100. So that was okay. But what about the other one? Did we get books at that other store? Yeah, we got 2 books. They were like $60, $50. So what else did we get? Board games, of course. Everyone knows us as the board game people. You know, though, we were looking through our numbers, and
we sell more puzzles than we do.
Yeah, we sell more puzzles than we do board games. So we might tone it down with board games. Board games for local sales.
Yeah, I was just
okay.
Yeah, board games were more of a hit around Christmas time.
Yeah, and locally,
yeah.
Maybe if they're new sealed, it might be okay, but we have a lot of board games at Amazon, and I don't even know when the last one we sold was.
It would have been probably that. Oh, we had that Logic or that
the math
laser.
One. Oh, laser.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, there was that math one too.
Yeah, so we've sold like 3 in the last 3 months. But puzzles, we've sold like 3 or 4 puzzles just
in like the last
couple weeks.
Yeah.
Not even new. Some of them were used puzzles. So trying to think what else we bought. We'll buy anything if we scan it and it's worth money. We bought a housing for a radio, like a waterproof housing, I guess, for a boat. So
do you just scan them with the Amazon app to determine various books?
Yep, that's exactly what we do. We just pull out the book, look at the UPC, scan the UPC, and it tells us $80. So we just look at the price, and they want $1. So $1 and $80, that's a no-brainer. Throw it in the cart, and away we go. I know a lot of other people use different apps for scanning Amazon. That's cool. You know, we've never done it. We've never paid for an app when we can kind of get it for free. Maybe it does other magical things. I don't know, but we scan it. It comes up with the price. That's all we need to know, and we're moving on. Flipsy Hustle says, hey, how's it going? So I've been watching your Instagram. Yeah, so just the regular Amazon and Bibles for Missions, they actually always cover up the UPCs. They always do. So with the Amazon app, you just hold it up and aim it at the cover, and it's like it takes a picture, it recognizes the cover, and then it brings up all the different choices. If it brings up 5, here's a little tip. If it brings up 5 of the same book, always look for the one with the count. Look for the one that has the count on it.
The sales rank.
Yes. If you see one without the sales rank, don't go with that one because that's going to be some crazy numbers. So just make sure you go with the one that does have the sales rank, or else you're going to end up with a bunch of books. And when you get home, you're going to take it off the UPC. You're going to scan the UPC, and it's going to come up like $1. That always happens. It happened to me tonight.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that happened.
Aside from taking, so if the barcode's covered up, and aside from taking a picture of the cover, you can open it up and find the ISBN and key that in, but it's time consuming.
Yeah. Yeah. The ISBN.
I know.
You know what I do sometimes? I click the box and I'll actually turn on my microphone.
Yeah.
And I'll actually say the numbers.
Yeah, which is a little more.
But then it puts in all these dashes because it thinks it's a phone number.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a pain in my life unless you're scanning a barcode.
I don't know. I would just like type it in, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I've just been burned so many times with scanning the cover. I don't know. I'm afraid to scan the cover.
Yeah. Well, as long as you find the rank, you should be okay. The one with the rank.
I purchased a vintage Barbie board game for $5 and scanned it with Amazon app. It was listed for $70 to $250. Bought on eBay and it sold for $20 to $40. What is that about?
What is that about? People are paying more on Amazon for
yeah,
things.
that's exactly what it's all about.
We have sold many items for way more than what they're worth on eBay. I think it's just people are on Amazon and they just want to buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
I think Amazon's more trusted. I think there's been a lot of people burned on eBay over the years, and now Amazon's the best thing. And you don't really hear any bad horror stories from Amazon.
Yeah, and I think Amazon, people think new when they think Amazon.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I think Amazon just has a better reputation right now. I mean, eBay's reputation, it's fine and everything, but the way I remember somebody explaining it a long time ago to somebody else was eBay's like the Wild West. Everything goes. Anything goes at all. And Amazon's more like the regulated town. You know, they got the sheriff, you know. So yes, Amazon, I think right now, because of the trends, I think Amazon's the place to be. But again, you couldn't sell the clothing on Amazon unless you're like verified to sell, say, Ralph Lauren, right? You would need to be a Ralph Lauren dealer and send in receipts and actually prove that you're allowed to sell Ralph Lauren. But on eBay, sell all the Ralph Lauren you want.
I think having FBA also helps too on Amazon. Like having something that's already at Amazon being shipped out, I think that's more appealing to customers who are purchasing.
Oh, for sure. Well, when I go on Amazon and I look at something, it says if you click here now and order before this time, you will get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You will have it. Where on eBay, you click it and you're like, go and just pray it shows up in the next couple of weeks.
Because everything is sent by the person who's selling it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So yes, another thing, if you're selling on eBay and you cross it over to Etsy, people will pay more money on Etsy as well. So post your stuff on Etsy as well and just put it up a couple dollars because people will pay more on Etsy as well.
Papa Stuff has joined us. Hello.
How's it going? One of our regulars.
Yes. And also Space Monkey Vintage joined us as well.
Oh, cool. It's a new name.
Yeah. Oh,
there's hard to remember.
Oh, geez, wow.
So yes, you get more for items on Amazon and you get more on Etsy than you do on eBay, as far as I'm concerned. And as far as you have just said, the board game goes for way more on Amazon. So, and it's the same thing. We when we first started, when we first started selling board games, we would put them. Everything was merchant fulfilled. There was no FBA.
Yeah, we were shipping everything. Yeah.
Everything, and we would put it on eBay for $20 less, but it would sell on Amazon for $20 more. So, silly
Papa Stuff says, "How's it going?"
Silly question. No, there's no silly question. That's all questions are good. No. We like all questions. Gotta run. Y'all have a great night. All right, you have a good night too.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for stopping by. One of our top fans. They love watching us, so that's great. Good to see you, and keep in touch. Let us know how sales are. Let us know how you're doing. So, but yeah, so if you have items on eBay, I know other resellers say, well, don't put it on Etsy because you'll forget to take it off and there's some problems. But you know what? We've never had a problem. So good night. Okay, see you later, Space Monkey Vintage. Yeah, you can always cross it. Just remember to take it off. That's all. It's not as hard as you probably think it would be. How's your week been? Our week's been good. Amazon's been kicking butt. We've been doing really good on Amazon. eBay, we've sold a couple things. We do have a vlog about 25% done.
Yeah.
So you'll get to see some of the stuff that actually we should finish it before we mail this big FBA.
Yeah, well, so that we have some
stuff to show you guys. Yeah. But sales, I have a whole sheet. I wrote this, I printed this off last night. You can't see it on eBay. But these are all of our sales, and we had total intentions on making a vlog last night, and it just didn't happen. So, but other than that, it's just been busy driving. I don't know, for you guys, I don't know if it's the same for you. We have about 4 local thrift stops in our city.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we kind of hit those, it's like, well, let's go somewhere else. So we have to travel at least an hour out of town to go to another thrift shop. So today we were in the car for about 4.5, 5 hours. Do you ship everything to Amazon, and then when it sells, they ship it? What happens if it doesn't sell? If it doesn't sell, it's the same thing as if it doesn't sell at your house.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to sit there at Amazon.
Yeah.
2 times a year, I believe it is, they do an inventory and they charge you a storage fee, which is like really nothing. We have a lot of board games, and board games are like thick and big. And I think our total thing was about $15, maybe not even, like $10. It was nothing. So, what was the other part of the question? Do we ship everything to Amazon? I would say 80% of the stuff we do. So, for instance, if you want to grab that Mercury manual, we picked this up tonight. This is a Mercury manual. This would be for a dealer to repair a Mercury boat engine, okay? And it's hard to get, and I think it came up at about $225 on Amazon. More questions are going so fast.
Yeah, I know.
There are 2 terrible shops in my town. Nearest one that's any good is 45 minutes away. I totally get it. Hence the source only on weekends. Okay. You can request it back. Get this. A guy the other day on Instagram posted something. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll see and comment later. But he posted something on eBay, sent it to Amazon. It sold on eBay, and he went into his options on Amazon and had Amazon mail it to the customer. Isn't that crazy?
I'm not really sure how that works.
If you go to create fulfillment order, you can actually send your Amazon stock to eBay customers. It was sold another razor. Perfect. So you can do it that way, or you can always request it back as well. So yes, once you send your stock, it's not theirs anymore. It's still yours, and you can request to get it back. So even though you sent it to them, definitely you can get it back. But I don't know, we just, instead of requesting it back, we just discount it. Slowly discount it until it finally does sell as a sale.
Yes.
How about that? So yes, you can get your stuff back. But so for instance, that book, it's $225. So if I sent that into FBA, it would only be available in Canada for FBA, right? I want it available in Canada and the States. So I'm going to keep it here. And when it sells, I'm going to ship it myself, because now I can sell it through Amazon.ca, Amazon.com, and I'll put it on eBay as well.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the year, I could put it on Etsy. If it's into the mid 90s, before 97, I believe, I can put it on Etsy as well.
So do you have a video up about Amazon FBA? If not, will you do that?
We do have a video on how to FBA.
Mm-hmm.
Go to our YouTube channel, and you have to subscribe.
Yes.
And it's probably only 3 videos down. I just did it. When I was doing it, I kind of felt like I was confusing people more than helping people. But we did get a comment. Thank you so much. This helped me. And I sent in my first FBA shipment. So I guess people did get it, and I didn't confuse everyone like I thought.
Wasn't confusing.
Well, I ran into one thing at the end. Sometimes there's a lot of fulfillment centers. And if you have one item, say you put in 40 items, and that's another thing. There's no maximum that you have to send in, or no minimum. So if you want to do your first FBA shipment of 10 items just to test out the waters, just send in 10 items. That's it. Just to test it out, just to get it going. You don't have to start off with 250 items. Now, what I was saying there, when I did the FBA, it actually came up to 2 different centers for me to send my items to. So I had to go in and delete one of the items, so it was only sending to one center, because sending one item to one center just doesn't make sense. So I thought that might have confused some people, but I guess it did not. So let me just find the video. We have our best top 12 practices for posting on eBay right now on our YouTube channel. How to send your items. Okay, so it's called How to Send Your Items to Amazon FBA Reseller Life tutorial, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be about 8 down. You'll find it there. So go subscribe and watch that video, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And yeah, you do not have to send 100 items. Just try 10 items at first, just to test the waters. Test out all the printing and you know, the labels. Some people get kind of confused with the labels, but it's not bad. We go to Walmart and we buy, well, I don't know where it is now, but just a pack of labels, nothing major. And each sheet has 30 labels on it. And yeah, we just put it in the printer. And Amazon says you have to use a laser printer. We've never used a laser printer. We've been doing FBA for over a year now, and we've never had any problems whatsoever. Our bubble jet, we keep a fresh cartridge in it all the time. And desk jet, we just use a regular HP desk jet. We went in one day to buy a new ink cartridge, and the ink cartridge for our old printer was $50, and they had this printer on sale that we're using now for $60. So I said to Crystal, well, we might as well get a new printer with a new cartridge in it instead of just buying one cartridge. So we ended up with our new printer. So labels are easy, and not everything's going to need a label. If it's a new item and it has a UPC on it, it won't even ask you to print off a label. Yes, she probably did leave to go get another glass of wine. She pieced out for a glass of wine. We were talking the other day, and she says, sometimes I want to get up and get another drink, but I don't want to leave. And I said, well, it's fine. The people don't mind. See, there's the wine right there. Oh, they can't see it on Instagram. No. Well, it's not wine. It's grape juice. Yeah, well, the kids out there. Hold it up for Instagram.
Well, I did more than just go get wine.
Right. I'm drinking water because I still have my kidney stone. But it's slowly fading away.
It's like Wednesday wine night. I can't help it.
That's what I would have done. Yeah, it's our Wednesday nights. We try to keep them casual. We used to do a games night on Wednesday, and we used to just play. We used to just play games, and everyone would join in and just give answers. Oh, geez, it's like fireworks. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we would just play games and just have fun with everyone. And then it seemed like people were coming in to play the game, but then they just wanted to talk thrifting. So we changed it back to thrift talk night. And yeah, so we're just kind of here just casually every Wednesday just to talk and say hi to everyone. We're pretty easy going people, and we'll answer your questions. And we've been doing this since 1998. So we definitely have a little bit of experience in it. And for anyone new, it's great because I love helping people and answering all your questions. And the thing is, yes, would you rather? Papa Stuff was there for a few of them. That's right.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, that's why we started doing YouTube. Do you know how much money we've made on YouTube since we started over a year ago?
Nothing.
$0. Zero. We do this in our free time. Yes. This is all just free, all just to help you guys out. Mm-hmm. In between Belleville and Kingston. So you do see in our videos, we talk about going to Belleville quite a bit. Yeah. We do go to Belleville quite a bit, and we do go to Kingston quite a bit as well. So we're kind of in the middle, so it's easy to get back and forth. The Rat Pack. Yes, the Rat Pack. If you're on YouTube, you can see the rats. They're just over there. On YouTube, you can see them. On Instagram, you cannot. We have to like jam in close for YouTube because it doesn't let us do the wide. Or yeah, for Instagram, it doesn't let us do the wide angle. It's only the straight ups.
Which we should mention that our Instagram is probably going to cut us off here in a few minutes.
Yes, Instagram has a time limit of 1 hour, so it's going to start counting down 30 seconds anytime here. So if you want to go over to YouTube and catch us there,
that's where we'll be.
Yeah. YouTube just said for the first time, it says you can go up to 8 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. 8 hours. That would be a lot of thrifting talk. 8 hours.
I did see that. I think it's. Oh, I don't remember.
If we had like unlimited data on our phones, I would totally take everyone out, like wake up in the morning and just 8 hours, just go. You know what I mean? Just go in the car and just take off and bring you guys all over the place. That would be fun. Damn you, Instagram. Yeah, I don't know why Instagram has the hour, but they do let us have the replay as well. What's your channel name? We're just under Reseller Life. Yeah,
it's just Reseller Life. Yeah.
If you type in Reseller Life in
our link is also in our bio
on
Instagram.
There you go. Links in the bio.
Be
That's going to be the easiest way. Yeah. We have 69 videos. Just saying. So definitely head on over to YouTube and check us out there. You can see the rats.
Yeah, you'll be able to see the rats.
Thrift Adventure with Reseller Life. Yes, that would be so much fun. That would be cool. And for 8 hours, if YouTube let us have 8 hours, that would be well enough time for sure.
Oh yeah.
Got it, sub. Oh, thanks, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, so you can see the rats if you're on YouTube. But yeah, other than that, Instagram's starting to count down. So you have 25 seconds before Instagram is done. So, but yeah, so other than that, we haven't really been doing too much, just that. But we do want to get a vlog done. It's going to be another busy, crazy weekend. We're going to go see Super Troopers Part 2. So that'll be fun. Peace. Oh, thanks a lot.
Yes.
Awesome. We love following your Instagram too. Yeah, we love your Instagram. See you later.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to go see Super Troopers. Definitely. I don't know. The first one was cool. So,
the hearts are still
still got the hearts.
Look at that. It's crazy. It is like fireworks. I really like it. How come YouTube doesn't have hearts?
I don't know. They got likes.
Yeah, well, it should have hearts.
Yeah, as we were saying, we've made $0 doing all this.
I think when we first started, that's when we were still within this category where you could make money, and we were at like $2 after like 6
months. We're at $2. So.
And then they changed the rules. So I mean, it's that's not really what we're about.
Yeah,
we're more about interacting with everybody.
Yeah,
meeting new people. We have like our regulars, which is really exciting.
Yeah, it's really cool to talk to all of our people. But yeah, when we first started, I've always done thrifting, and I worked at a flea market for 7 years, and then I decided I'm going to go out and get a job. So I worked at a truck shop, and I was doing that. I only worked there for 3 months. And I was like, thrifting's so much better. I can sell like one book and make as much as what I make in a day here. So yeah, I ended up leaving that and then going out and just doing this full time, thrifting full time. So I got back into it. When I left it, I was kind of sad and I didn't really want to do it, but I thought, I'll try to make more money. And no, make more money with reselling. That's what I found. I was going somewhere else with that. Yeah. So when I started full-time again reselling, I always thought YouTube was fun just for watching music videos. I love music. I love it. And I thought that's all it was. So I would be posting while watching music videos. And then one day I thought, well, what if I put in selling on eBay? And then that's when I discovered like Mike from Global Voodoo, Craigslist Hunter, Gil Daddy. Oh, definitely. Rockstar Flipper. Yeah. Who's actually a friend of mine on Facebook now. And so is Reezy. Reezy's a friend of mine on Facebook as well. So I become friends with a few of them. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And so watching these guys, I said to Crystal, why don't we start a YouTube channel? Yeah. Let's just try it and see how it goes. And that was about 5 months before we actually tried it. And our first video, we didn't even plan on doing it that day. We just ended up doing it on our way to Cornwall, Ontario. And that was our first time we ever did it. And our whole intent was just to help people, make people laugh. And I don't know.
Our videos have also improved.
Yeah, our videos, if you go back there.
We can't even watch some of the ones that we've done.
They are hard to watch. Yeah, they're a little hard to watch. But so that's kind of why we started there. Yeah, for sure. Even our videos have gotten shorter as well. Yes. They used to be like 40, 50 minutes. Now they're like 12.
More efficient.
We're like professional.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if anyone has any more questions, shoot them off now. If not, we're probably going to take off. We've been on here for a little over an hour. So we'll probably let you go. Yeah. Go check out the GoFundMe.
Yes.
Definitely.
We'll mention that again for Farm Girl Scavenger.
Yep.
She's on Instagram. We've put the link in our chat.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out. Go donate.
She had a run-in with a lawnmower and some fire and got some really bad burns. So she needs all the help she can
has
get
like
right now.
upcoming surgeries, and she's a pretty dedicated, I guess, farm girl.
Yep. All of her pictures are like outside.
Yeah.
And she's one of our biggest fans.
Yeah,
she's always in our chat. She would be here tonight if she wasn't in the hospital. I could guarantee you that.
Mm.
So go show her some love and go check out her GoFundMe. You know, even to go subscribe to her Instagram and her YouTube channel and just give her some thumbs ups. Tell her Reseller Life sent you. Just, you know, just say hi. Any likes, any hearts on her Instagram.
We're definitely thinking about her.
Yeah, you know, just boost your spirits a little bit. So go check that out. So other than that, guys, I guess we're going to take off.
Yes.
So everyone have a great night. It's Wednesday. We're going to try to get that vlog out to you very soon. If you ever have any questions, we're everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, leave a message right underneath this YouTube where to find it. Yeah, just shoot us a message. I've had somebody write in the middle of their thrifting adventure. Yes, should I pick up these dishes? Should I do this? And what do you think about this? And it's fun. I like all that. So it's like being back at the command center, typing it in, doing the research, helping out. So yeah, everyone have a great night, and we'll hopefully be here soon with a vlog.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for coming out. Have a great night.
Good night.